FDA proposed changes that could help streamline the process for the approval of feed ingredients. Joining us now by phone is American Feed Industry Association Vice President of Legislative, Regulatory, and State Affairs, Leah Wilkinson. Thanks so much for joining us, Leah. And how are ingredients currently approved for use?
Well, good morning. Thanks for having us on to talk about ingredient approvals. And there are three main ways for ingredients to be approved for the livestock industry, as well as our companion animals and the food that they eat. So the first way is what you're talking about, what FDA put out, the generally recognized as safe. And these are ingredients that are generally recognized as safe for an intended use. And sometimes you'll hear people call about it as GRAS. That's the acronym that's used there. And a company, through the Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act, can make that determination on their own and bring that product to market, or they can notify FDA of their conclusion and therefore get FDA to review that and see if they have any questions about the company's conclusion. There's also an approved food additive process that also goes through FDA. And then we also, in the feed and pet food industry, have a way of going through the state feed control officials, which is an association of American feed control officials that also assigns ingredient definitions. So we have three main ways that we can get ingredients into the market. These do take some time. They're about 3 to 5 years to bring a product to market, and that's something AFIA is working on. It's one of our top priorities to improve these so that we can bring new technologies and safe ingredients to our livestock producers and the pet food industry.
Okay, talk about how this is really going to benefit the industry going forward.
So anytime we can get more guidance or information out of a regulatory agency for what they're looking for, it's good for the industry. So what these two guidance documents do is just that. It's guidance for industry on what's needed to convene a GRAS panel. It's a panel of experts that you have to look at your information. And it's also, the second guidance looks at all of the regulatory requirements that are needed for your generally recognized as safe conclusion. And so by providing more information to the industry, that helps the companies put together their submission and notification packages better, because they will have that information in there the first time that it's going into the agency for review. And hopefully that will help speed up the review time and get those products to the marketplace sooner.
Okay, we really appreciate talking to you. You can visit AFIA.org for more information. American Feed Industry Association Vice President of Legislative, Regulatory, and State Affairs, Leah Wilkinson, wishing you and your family a great Thanksgiving. And stay with us. Meteorologist Tim Ross is up next with your forecast. That's coming up at 40 after the hour. We're back right after this.